Morning. Today I'm going to be running for the very first time an engine I got off of eBay just recently, also for pretty decent price. It's an OS FS40 Surpass. It's one of the earlier Surpass variants that came out. This one actually came out in 1986. This is an engine that was used. I've already done an inside look on the engine and determined that it is pretty heavily used, I guess I would say. It's fully broken in, and had, let's see, it had pretty good compression, as you can see here. I mean, the bearings and everything feel pretty loose, so I think it's fully broken in. My estimate was maybe a gallon and a half of fuel through it. I have not, which I normally do, I have not changed the glow plug on it. I checked it. It's an OSF plug and it glows alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try and run this engine with this original glow plug. And I reset the needle valve, high-speed needle valve, 2 turns from fully closed, 2 turns open. And this is the very first time this thing's ever seen fuel in my hand, so I'll see if it'll hand start and how it runs like that. I don't know if it's sure if it's flooded or not getting enough fuel. Okay, you saw that it ran, but after seeing how it ran, I believe this front bearing is gone. I just didn't like the wobble I saw in it, so I'm not going to run this engine anymore. It had decent compression, I guess. I'm not sure. I've never run an FS40 before, so I'm not really sure what I should expect. This is an 11.6 prop on it, so it did pretty respectable. I think it was hitting around 9,600 RPM on an 11.6 FS40. So it looked like it was a pretty nice running engine there. But like I said, I saw some wobble in this crankshaft. And now after seeing this, I do believe that a bearing replacement is in order. I think it's the front one that looks like it's kind of out of whack right now. This is kind of an oddball sized bearing too, so I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of research and find this out, because I've got an OS FS48. And even though they're similar engines and only a year apart in design, or at least released to production, released to sales, they're quite different. The bearings are different. It's a lot larger on the FS48. This one's got a smaller bearing. These look like little strange metric bearings. So although this engine does run and it's nice externally, it's going to have a bearing replacement done.